Yes, hello, I'm Rob DeBank, promoter, club DJ, Radio 1 DJ, festival promoter extraordinaire. I'm also on the panel of experts of the Smirnoff Creative Grants, looking for people like you, yes you, anyone really who's got a great idea, and we give you some money and bring your project to life. Yeah, when I first left my little village on the south coast, I was a shy 18-year-old boy, you know, very unstreetwise. Came here to the bright lights of the shiny city of London. My first job was as the T-boy at a dance music magazine, and spent kind of 5 years working my way up from T-boy to clubs editor to assistant editor. That was all kind of running alongside me setting up Sunday Best, which happened a couple of years later, so that was where it all kind of started to gel. Sunday Best, the label, started in '97. The kind of initial concept was actually that people that came to the club could take away a CD, could buy a sort of collection of the music that was played there. And at that time no one was either doing kind of bar culture kind of clubbing, which Sunday Best kind of helped spawn, or kind of compilation CDs. So I thought, right, why don't I try and stick one of those together? I knew a couple of people that had a little record label, and sort of said to him, you know, how about I do a compilation on the label? He said, yeah, well, you know, why don't you do your own little label? So obviously took the name of the club, Sunday Best. Now, you know, in 2009, then, you know, we're actually in profit, you know, we're selling a good amount of records, we're selling records all around the world, and it's kind of like a good, successful indie label. Radio sort of came out of the blue, really. It's about 5 years into the label. 2002, I just got a phone call from my manager saying, Radio 1 want you to go and do a pilot. They wanted a kind of radio show that was sort of along the lines of Sunday Best, really. It was kind of like weird, sort of left field music for an early morning. Radio has turned into, you know, apart from festivals, it's my favourite thing to do. I love, you know, sitting there spouting nonsense and playing new music. Festival, crikey. Yeah, we just thought, well, why don't we give this a crack, and drove down to the Isle of Wight with my partner in it, John, and looked at some really crummy campsites and some sort of fields overlooking the sea, and completely naive, no idea what we were doing at all. I mean, literally no idea how to do a festival. 6 months later, we were stood in the field, sort of letting the first festival lights in. Yeah, it started off, you know, literally 3 men and a dog. It'll be 15 years of Sunday Best parties next year. Sunday Best as the club has been the thing that's anchored us all together, and, you know, I'm sort of proud that we've built our thing through our own work, and no one ever gave us anything. If it had been there, and if someone had offered it to me and I could have done things differently, I think it would have happened quicker. Because if someone gets hold of one of these grants through their brilliant ideas, then they can book a Too Many DJs, or a, you know, Errol Olken, or an Annie Mac, or, you know, Rusko, whatever style of music it is, and they can actually make that night happen, which is the vital thing, really. You know, you've got to start with a kind of slightly devil-may-care attitude and just sort of get stuck in. So that's me, Rob DeBank, signing off and saying, how would you spend your 5K?